What's shaking, my friends? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Shay, and today we are going to do a small little book haul. I haven't hauled any books really a lot since January, but I want to get these books onto my shelf, so I figure I would show you all the mostly book club boxes that I have purchased. Alright, so we'll go ahead and start with these stunning Fairy Loot special editions of Red Rising. I know y'all have seen these go around a whole bunch. I brought all three. This is Red Rising by Pierce Brown. I adore the series. I'm caught up on the series. The end papers are stunning. The book Under the Dust Jacket is stunning. Golden Sun. Stunning end papers, stunning dust jacket. Now I will say I do like these are the iron editions that they came out with, but I do like the ones before that. The ones Fairy Loot did a long time ago, a lot better, but I am still happy to have these in my collection. And then we have Morning Star, again stunning end pages. And of course we love Sepro, so he is on the cover of that one. So really happy to have these in my collection. And while I did, and the ends make a picture, I did purchase these last year. They of course just came to me. Now we'll talk about the broken binding for just a minute, because I have the trilogy from January, February, and March. That is going to be the Hanged God trilogy by Tilde Cold Holt, and if I said that wrong, I'm very sorry. I love the broken binding. I'm very excited to be able to subscribe to them, and recently I just got upgraded to the tier 1 subscription, so I will have a tier 1 subscription for the Gentleman Bastard series, which I'm very excited about. But I got this trilogy still on the tier 2 subscription. It is still stunning. We have our sprayed edges. We have, you know, great end papers, and we have, of course, a beautiful book Under the Dust Jacket. I have not read the series yet, but I'm looking forward to it. It's kind of a Vikings Norse inspired thing. So Northern Wrath. The second book in the series is Shackled Fates. Gorgeous end papers, you know, gorgeous under the hardback. Then we have the third and final book, which is Slaughtered Gods, with a gorgeous end papers and gorgeous Under the Dust Jacket book. I really enjoy the broken binding and what they're doing with their subscriptions. I love it. They do backlist books, and I could not be more happier from what I'm getting from them, and super excited to be in tier 1. I do think that this subscription is worth the money that I pay. I do pay a higher fee than those in the UK do, because of course I have to pay for that hefty shipping. I will say that book boxes, man, UK, y'all have it great on the book boxes, because a lot of the big book boxes are from the UK, so they don't have to pay shipping. So there's that. We're gonna flip back to Fairy Loot for a minute. The January book for Fairy Loot was The City of Stardust by Georgia Summers. Now listen to me. This is a stunning book. Stunning edges, stunning end pages, and a really stunning Under the Dust Jacket hardcover. I wound up giving this book 5 stars. So I absolutely loved it. This one is very divisive. A lot of people don't like it, but I personally love this book. Now in the month of February was A Fate Inked in Blood by Danielle Jensen. I have not read any Danielle Jensen yet, but I'm interested in this, interested in my fantasy romance era. So beautiful cover, beautiful sprayed edges, beautiful end papers, and a gorgeous foiling Under the Dust Jacket. So, and you know, as Fairy Loot, they are all signed, and so I'm super excited to have this, and I'm super looking forward to reading all of this. And then finally, I have my Book of the Month subscription. So I've decided to pause my Book of the Month subscription because I have found myself not reaching for these titles. It's really not the books that I'm interested in. But so I did get one last box, and I think I will wind up probably canceling my subscription. I got one last box so I could get the Book of the Year, free Book of the Year. So here's what I got in my last box. So I got Listen for the Lie by Amy Tintera, which is one of my most anticipated reads of 2024. So I'm excited to have this, excited to listen to this. I picked Wayward by Amelia Hart as my Book of the Year book, and I know that this gets a lot of divisive feelings, but that makes me want to read it more because I generally tend to have the unpopular opinion. And then I decided to go ahead and grab The Secret History by Donna Tartt, because I wanted a nice hardcover. The paperback I have now is very yellowed, and I just thought that that would be a great addition to my collection. Now, I also did purchase some audiobooks. You'll see in some of my vlogs, I purchased the audiobooks in order to read the book. The ones that are not in the vlog are, I know I brought The House of Beating Wings by Olivia somebody, fantasy romance, which I have the book, and I wanted the audio so that I could finally listen to that book. I love that I am subscribing to all of these book boxes. I really honestly do want to be more intentional, and I feel like I have been more intentional of what I'm bringing into my home. I have, again, not purchased really any books in the past 3 months except for what has come in through a book box subscription. I am still going to maintain it that I'm going to subscribe to Fairy Loot adult, and I'm going to subscribe to Broken Binding, and I just got into the subscription for the sci-fi series from the Broken Binding. So I am already spending a lot of money on special edition subscription services, which I find, you know, honestly worth it for me. It may not be worth it for you. If you want to see a video on that, I can do that sometime in the future. I have previously subscribed to Fairy Loot YA. I have subscribed to the Bookish Box in the past, and I can kind of overview each different Bookish Box if you want me to do that, if you find interest in it. But that's all I'm gonna haul today, and I'm happy that I've been able to keep my kind of spending down on books. I will say that I have spent like $417, but a lot of that is because these books are very, very expensive when you're talking about special editions. All right, tell me how you guys have done on your book hauling for the first 3 months of the year. Tell me if you feel like you need to rein it in, go on a book buying ban. Alright, I'll catch you guys in the next one.